Hey y'all, it is Wednesday, May 1st. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping. I hope everybody's having a good day. Happy hump day to all those who are employed. Happy not hump day if you're not employed. Hello, Leilani, how you doing? Hey, cool gamer, how you doing? I know it's been a long time, y'all. Okay, here's the thing. Before I start speaking on the subject, if I'm talking about a subject, y'all, I have to kind of want to talk about it. Because I hate to sit up and try to find stuff to talk about because I really am not invested in the topic. I don't just get on YouTube for the hell of it, for real. Because I feel like it just, you got to sit up there and it's dead time and da 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 da. And I just, full disclosure, the girl ain't really been in the head space to help other people. And at the end of the day, even if I'm on here making a joke, I'm hoping that it makes somebody else smile and give somebody else a better day. So if I feel like I can't convey that, I just, you know, your girl just don't get on the YouTube. But baby showed me this topic, and I feel like this is one that we should address on a regular basis because as content creators on any social media platform, we have to take into account that we are subject to sometimes, depending upon your subscriber count, tens of thousands of people on a regular basis. And nobody, it's like supporting a TV show that you like. I like Will Trent. It's a new show. It's on ABC, and I didn't realize I missed it till I saw it was back. But I don't know them people. I don't know them. I don't know Will Trent. I don't know who that is. But I'm invested. And I know people get invested in us, get invested in learning about our life and watching us do stupid stuff. And sometimes listening to us talk about real stuff. And that's what I'm talking about now. Um, Baby's going to put the video up of what this topic or what our this live is about. In New Orleans, I want to say she was 18. She was a teenager. She's still a teen on her age. She was shot over some beef that started on a social media platform. They didn't say what social media platform. Not in the channels not in the articles that I read and the video that I saw. They just said social media platform. So I don't know which one it was. But this baby is dead. She's no longer here. Who? She had how many? Oh, somebody mama. She was a mama. She had kids too. Mm. The mama, that she was a mother, somebody's daughter, somebody's auntie, somebody's sister, somebody's cousin, somebody's best friend. And the person that shot her was also somebody's daughter, somebody's mama, somebody's sister, somebody's best friend. And I know when you're mad, especially when you're young, you don't really think about the consequences of what's going on. You allow your anger and whatever perceived grievance you have with somebody else to overtake the reality that in hurting them, you are hurting yourself. I had to come to this realization, but I didn't come to it till I was older. But I also didn't get well, I'm gonna say that. I also got myself into situations to where I thought about the consequences after I was out of the situation. But I also didn't have the social media. I wasn't arguing with people I never met. I wasn't talking about I'm gonna pull up outside your house to somebody that I ain't never talked to, I ain't never seen. Now, I don't know if this was over a man or somebody disrespect. I don't know what it was over. But let me tell y'all something. Life is meant to be lived. And when I mean live it. The quiet moments when you sitting up there just looking out the door and watching the squirrels play outside in your backyard, going out hanging out with your friends, just doing nothing, sitting on the couch next to your mama watching the show that she want to watch because you know that make her happy. Life is meant to be lived. That's living. Life is not meant to see how much chaos and destruction that you can spread just because you woke up this morning. So, I, so is that the video, man? I go ahead and play it.
Police arrest a woman in connection to the murder of Bernie Usen. This is video recorded from a Fox 8 viewer. It's of that fight that happened just before Usen was found Monday night. It happened near the intersection of Tesh and Ptolemy streets. The victim had a gunshot wound. Usen was taken to a hospital. She later died. Police arrested 32-year-old Narendra Woolridge last night. It's for her suspected role in this murder. She was booked on one count of second-degree murder, as well 2 counts of aggravated assault with a firearm.
That's all it was in that one. Cause I read it, cause I don't really like the news, cause they don't really tell you everything you need to know. So I read it, and they said that it was something that started on a social media platform, and I can't remember who pulled up. I couldn't find my iPad, y'all, because I was gonna put the article on there because I wanted to read it because I wanted to reference it because it had more than the videos had. They said she had some mental health issues, which the reality is a lot of us had it. A lot of us have undiagnosed. Some of us are diagnosed. A lot of us are going through things. But hey, Leilani, I don't know. I'm at a loss. I don't know what to say.
It's like no love out here. It's just pure raw, no love.
Family members of the victims say the killing is an example of a bigger problem that leads to violence everywhere. Tonight, we have new details on a fight involving a group of young women in New Orleans that left one of them dead.
As Mike McDaniel explains, it happened on the West Bank after a planned meetup.
Under the setting sun in Algiers Monday, this video posted to social media shows the fight that turned deadly next to McDonough Playground. 27 seconds after the fight started, you can hear what sounds like a gunshot. 25-year-old Brittany Usen was shot. She was taken to the hospital where she died.
I got the call, I became numb.
Usen's uncle, Michael Willis, says his niece is the one in the white shirt who sprayed a substance at another woman while 2 others fought.
It's like no love out here. It's just pure raw, no love at all out here.
As founder of Helping Other People Endure, a community organization focused on New Orleans youth, Willis has worked with many families of shooting victims. This time, it's different.
This is at my door now. It's not easy, it's hard.
Willis says his niece battled substance abuse and acute mental illness. He says family members have tried to help her in the past, and it's important to talk about these circumstances publicly.
I just think that if Brittany had a little more time, if she could have just took some of the other path that some people was trying to take her on, she probably could have changed her whole lifestyle.
The fight that happened here wasn't random. Family members say Brittany showed up here with her sister for that very reason. Her uncle says it all speaks to a bigger problem of social media fueling violence.
We start pushing the fight versus, preventing the fight.
Willis says it's a big problem in his community. You can see at least 2 other people in the video appearing to film the fight. A separate video posted on social media shows a woman with a gun.
It's all about clicks now. It's all about them views.
Casey Usen, who shares a last name with Brittany but doesn't know if he's related, has played basketball at the playground for years. He says social media has too much influence.
There's a lot of altercations you go through in life, and if you really think about it, if you just walk away from it, it'd be over.
Willis wishes that would have happened Monday evening. Instead, his family is grieving one of their own.
we gotta just start dealing with reality the way it is. We hate each other for some reason.
Mike McDaniel, WWL, Louisiana.
As of this afternoon, New Orleans police say no arrests have been made in this case.
I'm sorry about that, y'all. I misspoke. I thought I read that she was in her teens. She's 25. And the other lady was 30. They are still young. I am 57 years old. And while I think of myself as old, I'm still young. I still got life to live. Now, let me say this. I don't know what to say. Should that woman, the other woman, go to jail? If Brittany started it. Leilani, you are my other opinion. We don't always agree.
Wasn't it
If
a
Brit,
whole other person that did the shooting now?
I thought it, no, I don't know. I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
I believe it was a whole different person who did the shooting.
See, they not. See, let me tell you something. Let me say this. The way they're reporting on this, it irks me
Yeah, I saw,
because
like, I didn't see the news. I saw another like a YouTube thing.
this half-ass reporting is
Like
irking
how
me.
they said that how the one man was saying that his cousin was the one that sprayed somebody with mace or something.
That was the
Like
girl. The one that got shot was the one that said something, and then after that, somebody shot. Now I don't know
it
whether it
was
was somebody.
somebody else. It wasn't the two that was standing there fighting.
No, it wasn't. Brittany wasn't fighting either. Did you hear what he said? It was two other people fighting on the other side, and then Brittany sprayed somebody else. She didn't spray the people that was fighting. That's why they're not
The one that
reporting this
got
well.
shot is one of the people that was fighting, though, right?
Okay, Brittany and her sister met up with whoever she had beef with on social media at the parking lot next to the McDonald's. Two other girls started fighting. I think Brittany and the woman who shot her were fighting, but Brittany sprayed something, and then somebody shot Brittany. I think her name was Brittany. They messed her name up, but from what I said, her name is spelled Britni. I think that's how it was. But I think her name is Brittany. But Usain, that's the last name. We're just gonna use the last name, because I know that's the last name. So she sprayed something and then somebody shot. I don't know whether the girl who shot got hit with the spray. I don't know whether Brittany was fighting the girl who shot. I don't know whether Brittany was fighting somebody else and then the girl. I don't know, because they're not reporting on it right. But either way, do we go, you over there spraying stuff, dog? You don't know what somebody else had. Why? If y'all fight. That's what get me about. And I'm about to sound so old, and it's about to irk myself about myself. That's the one thing that kills me about younger generations, not just this one, but even the one younger than mine. Is people stop fighting. People stop. You want to fight? You take that shit to the grass, whoop her ass, and go home. Now it's all about mace and knives and guns, and you can't come back from that. Not excuse me, not even mace. You don't know how somebody will have a reaction to the stuff you spraying on them. Every time you do something to somebody else, you run the risk of taking their life. Even just a simple fight. You push somebody down and they hit their head on a rock, you going to jail. You think your little pocket knife ain't gonna stab deep enough to hurt somebody, and you stab somebody, and just so happen you hit them in the right spot, and you going to jail. You ain't took one shooting lesson, ain't went down to one gun range, but you got your cousin, mama, auntie, uncle gun. You don't know what you're doing, and you going to jail. But on top of going to jail, you got to sit and marinate on the fact that you have taken another person's life about some bullshit. Can you imagine sitting up there? I killed somebody because we was fighting. What was y'all fighting over? Did she steal your money? No. Did she take your man? No. Did she hurt your baby? No. We was on TikTok. She made me mad on TikTok. Oh, I didn't like her YouTube video. And you don't think people gonna look at you like, what the hell did you just say? Somebody dead because you didn't like somebody you ain't never met? How you didn't like them? You don't know. Well, they said something I ain't like. Well, turn them off. Now you got two sets of children that are gonna be without their mother. You got two families that's gonna be beefing forever. And you got a young woman that is dead in a McDonald's parking lot. And the best thing you could say is it was over something on social media. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. I love TikTok. I do. Like I told y'all, I'll come to watch them build house. Did y'all know I watched a man build a house today with his bare hands and some bamboo? With his bare hands and some bamboo. But I don't want to fight the man. I ain't mad that he dug a hole in the ground and made a whole house that look really comfy and cozy. I hear people that I don't agree with. Guess what I do to them? I slide past that. I don't agree with their political stance, or I don't agree with their stance on women and children, or I don't like how they treated the dog. I slide past them or I block them. So the videos won't pop up on my feed. I don't watch YouTube like that. So I really ain't got to block nobody on YouTube because I don't watch enough. Baby will send me to go watch some and she'll send me the link and I watch that. She'll be like, did you watch our video? Huh? I lie.
The mother of the young woman killed during a fight in New Orleans. That fight was then posted to social media.
As Mike McDaniel, lesson for anyone who thinks violence will solve problems.
It's Mardi Gras. I bought her that outfit. She loved it.
Looking at photos, Montrese Houston still can't believe memories are all she has left of her 25-year-old daughter, Brittany Houston.
I have my weak moments. I'm in disbelief. I am. And not being able to see her, it's weighing on me.
Houston was killed Monday night in Algiers during a fight between a group of young women outside McDonough Playground. The fight was posted to social media, which is where Houston's aunt, Carol Jones, says it also started.
But it ended up in real life and in a real life situation.
Family members say Brittany is in the white shirt, seen spraying something on a woman while two others continued to fight. Moments later, Brittany got shot.
She never physically got into a fight. She actually tried to use pepper spray to disperse the people that was fighting her sister. And she ended up bearing the brunt of bad decisions.
Bad decisions that Brittany's mom says don't define her.
What she did wasn't who she was.
Houston says Brittany, one of her 7 children, was extremely kind, loved her family, and was a bit stubborn.
Brittany was a sweetheart, though. I affectionately called her Chocolate Bunny. She was a dark-skinned, beautiful girl.
And was thoughtful beyond her 25 years of life.
Brittany would very meticulously prepare a gift for me every Mother's Day and every birthday. She never missed a birthday or Mother's Day. I'm going to miss that.
Through her tears, Houston hopes what happened to her daughter will be a lesson to others, especially when it comes to violence and social media.
I hope that they can take from that video and this situation to learn how to walk away. It doesn't make you a coward, it makes you smart.
Houston says she forgives the person who killed her daughter. She's just looking for closure and wishes she was creating more memories instead of planning a funeral.
I thank God for the 25 years, but I would just wish I had more. You know, I just wish I had more. I just wish she had more time here. You know, I really and truly do, because she did not deserve that.
Mike McDaniel, WWL, Louisiana.
As of late this afternoon, there have been no arrests in this case. If you know anything, call Crime Stopper.
Leilani, let me ask you a question. When she was talking about her daughter just now, what did you get from that? How did
She gonna miss
what?
the gifts.
I'm gonna slap you when I see you. I swear to God. Well, what God? I'm gonna slap you when I see you. I swear for, as my grandma would say, I swear for living Jesus.
I mean, that's what I heard.
It didn't sound like I lost my baby girl.
No.
It didn't sound like that. And that irks me as well. Because I don't forgive you. I don't give a shit if she shouldn't have been out there. I don't. I don't care if she shouldn't have been out there. I don't care if she shouldn't have sprayed her pepper spray. I don't care that she started it. Because the other person made a conscious decision to pick up a gun. Period. Point. Shooting somebody is like cheating on somebody. There's so much time between the time you lay your hands on the gun and the time that you pull that trigger that you could have put the gun. All you had to do is put it down. So no, I don't forgive you, and I hope you rot in hell. However, it wasn't what she was saying about, because everybody likes to get online and talk about, likes to get in person when they get in front of cameras and talk about how they forgive you, and I'm doing it for myself. No, I need to marinate in my hatred because you took the person that gave me meticulous gifts on Mother's Day. I meticulously hate you for the rest of my life. And if I can find somebody who can do roots, I'm gonna curse your whole family, your whole lineage. Because
Now,
I've
did
been
you
messing
see
around.
what I saw when she was trying to spray? Because she didn't spray in the right direction.
Okay. No, I didn't. I was, because when I see, y'all know I can't see. So everybody, living pictures like that, it all look like smush to me.
Yeah, so when
Well,
she went to spray, she was looking at where she was trying to spray, but she sprayed to the left. Whoever she sprayed to the left is who shot her. She got shot by a whole other person.
again, with the pepper spray, there was what? Here's the thing. Why were you there? Why were you there?
They were there to watch.
Why were you there? There's no amount of bitches and hoes you can call me that will get me into my car and get me to a parking lot on the side of a McDonald's playground to fight somebody. Not at 25, not at 32, not at 57.
What I've never understood, and I still don't understand, is all the other people that join in to go watch.
Because we have
People fighting, they all want to run up and form a crowd to. Why are you there?
the same reason they was there when we was in high school. The same reason.
I hated it in junior high. I hated it. I've always thought that was the stupidest thing. You hear fight, and the whole school take off running and go look. Where are you going?
Because not okay, realistically, I ain't gonna lie, I don't watch. Yeah, I never yell fight. I never. Excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all. I never yell fight, and I never cheered anybody on. Because most of the fights I saw when it entailed girls, I want to say 99% of them, I ain't never seen nobody when I was in high school that didn't fight over a dude. Girls, I never saw didn't fight over a dude. So
Fighting over any stupid thing. She stepped on my toe. She bumped into me. She looked.
I got more of that when I was at a nightclub. I got when I was older and going out to the club. I got that. You stepped on my shoe. You spilled some on my shirt. I got that in a club setting. But when I was in high school, 9 times out of 10, that fight between two girls was about some nigga that they didn't want neither one of them.
At my school, it was the dumb stuff. It was very rarely over a boy.
When I understand you 10 years younger than me, so stuff had changed by the time By the
And
time you was in high school, they were shooting.
yeah, it was dumb as dumb, real stupid shit. Just
Right. By the time,
she stepped on my toe.
yeah.
She said something about my shirt. Just dumb
And
shit.
that's how quickly stuff changes, though. That's 10 years from the time I was in high school to the time you was in there during this time. In my whole high school career, one person I knew of one person that got killed that was in high school. I'm sure others because I went to high school in Atlanta. But even back in the 80s, they wasn't shooting like that. And he wasn't. He didn't even get shot at school. He was at the arcade. But I only knew of one person that got shot about a fight.
And we didn't
Everybody
have
else,
anybody shot. We had people get cut with a knife though. We got people bladed. People definitely got bladed. We have
now
nobody.
10 years later, yeah, like I said, now I don't know what dudes fought about because I didn't really see a lot of guys fighting like that. In my school, it was more girls fighting about guys.
The guys was the same stupid stuff. He stepped on my shoe. He bumped into me.
Yeah.
He spilled
Now,
something on my jersey. It was stupid stuff. He said something about my clothes. That's what it was. It was that goofy crap.
yeah. Now, when I was in, I told you that. Remember when I told you about the guy that I knew that was shot and all them folks? That was because the boy said he stepped on his shoes. He went and got his gun out of the car because somebody stepped on his shoe, and who he ended up shooting and he ended up getting killed about wasn't even the person that did.
Hmm.
And he ended up getting shot in the head over some shoes and a fake Versace shirt. And that was when I was grown and going to the club. I, but again, even 10 years ago, we didn't have social media like we have it now. It was Facebook, and they think MySpace is still popular. And it definitely didn't have it when I was going to the clubs and still in high school. Hell, barely was a computer in the school. You definitely wasn't using no phone to talk about nobody. And I used to wonder why my mama was so old. But now I realize that as time progressed, she still was the same little old black lady. As time progressed, my generation and the generations following had to keep up with the times because the times changed so drastically, so quickly. People my age, they laugh and joke about. I think we Gen X. They laugh and joke about how we don't keep up with computers. We have to. If you want to go to school, if you want to have a job, if you want to expound your children, you have to keep up with the times. And social media has what's the word I'm looking for? Has left us with a vacuum that has to be filled by likes and clicks and views and people's desire to go viral. People record fights because people watch fights. People will post a fight hoping it'll go viral that they weren't even in. Man, look at this, look at this, look at this. But you're not helping. And this girl is understand that her children, the internet is forever. For everybody who think that what was that thing that you could take a picture and after you take it, it go away for a little while? What was that platform?
The Snapchat.
That was Snapchat.
Hmm.
People think the world is Snapchat. It's not. The internet is forever. Her children are going to see the last few seconds of their mama's life because somebody going to show it to them. The killer's kids are going to see where my mama shot and killed somebody in a parking lot next to a McDonald's over nothing. Her relatives knew that she was mentally unstable. And how much you want to bet they did nothing to help her? If she had some more time on this earth, she could have changed. No, what? Hell, that's everybody. That's the 95-year-old lady in hospice. If she had a few more hours on this earth, she could have changed something. I'm flabbergasted at the disregard that we as a people, as humanity, have for each other. How often do we see the good and the beauty? But how often, realistically, do people stop and record something that's amazing going on?
Rarely.
But if you see somebody getting beat up, you record that. You see somebody getting cussed out, you record that. I'm gonna go. I watched something the other day and it pissed me off. I'm gonna, if you're gonna do something for somebody, do it. You don't need no recognition. You don't need nothing. I watched this guy say, I'm gonna go feed a homeless guy behind what you call it. Let's see what happens. What?
And
So
see
you
what
gonna
happens.
so you gonna make money and try to get people to think you a good dude because you feeding one homeless person so you can see what happens? You gonna use this man. And guess what? He gonna be hungry again. You haven't changed his situation. You've used him. Social media is all about using. That's why when I hear people hollering and screaming and fussing and fighting, I flip past it. If baby hadn't sent me this to look at, I wouldn't have known about her. She would have just been another black girl that got killed. I wouldn't have known about her. And realistically, she and the person that killed her are just another statistic. It's sad that children will miss their mom because of 17 seconds. 17 seconds from the time she sprayed, she was dead. For nothing. She wasn't avenging some great wrong. She wasn't protecting her children. She wasn't saving somebody's life. She was outside in a parking lot so her sister could fight somebody. How do you think her sister feels? If we wouldn't have came, my sister wouldn't be dead. People don't understand the repercussions of risking your life for nothing. I I don't know. I can't imagine it.
Hey, Janelle.
Hello. Y'all know I took my glasses off because they was making my eyes water. Let me look and see who in the corner and the thing her. Hey Janelle. Hey Morris. Hey y'all.
Hello?
Hold on. Can you hear me?
Now I can.
I don't know what I touched. See, that's what I get for putting my glasses on. I touched it by mistake. What I said was, I don't know. I don't know how long I was off. What I said was, I don't think one person can change the world.
No, Janelle, they were not teens. They were adults.
Yeah, I think that's worse. That's worse. But I
I am
think
having an allergy attack right now.
I hear you. Boogers. Blow your nose.
I have. It just keeps coming back. I just had to look up the allergy report. The
You
grass
making my eyeballs itch all the way over here.
is the grass pollen and tree pollen are both high, and those are my worst two allergens. So
They said every time she go out to the truck, it looked like somebody that painted yellow. That ain't what she said, but that's what it sounded like she said. Say what? Green, yellow. Pollen is yellow.
it's yellowish green.
Oh, so you made my eyeballs itch from all the way over where you at. Oh wow.
It's like I went to the restroom and came back in here, and it's like it just kicked in all of a sudden. Like, oh,
I happen to be so tired. I ain't gonna lie. But I don't even remember what I was saying, y'all. My brain is so old and squishy.
Rayon did take my guy out though, so she let it. Maybe it's because she opened the door.
Yeah, she probably let in it
Whew.
the huh? Yup. Pollen said, "Ooh, an open door." Lego. It be on the chill. It be everywhere. I don't need to open doors. Shoot. It just needs you to have an allergy. But I wish that every time we get on social media that we can just talk about frilly fun stuff, but I guess that's not the way it works. Cause just I feel bad for the kids. I feel bad for the children that have to bear the load. You know, it's one thing to grieve the loss of a parent. It's another to have to grieve the loss of a parent while everybody asking you what was wrong with your mama.
Yeah.
Why your mama act like that? They put her mental illness out there. People gonna be like me. Like I asked, if you spray somebody, if you started, should the other lady go to jail?
I still say yeah, because she took it to the next level up. You gotta
Yeah,
you gotta
I do
fight
too.
equally.
I mean, but somebody sprayed you in the eye and you got a gun in your hand. I don't think you should have brought a gun to a fight. That's just me. That's what
And
I
then you
said.
gotta like if you in a fight and you punch somebody and they shoot you, they still the wrong one because they went to a different level. You gotta fight the same fight.
Yeah.
You escalated. You can't escalate.
These are just questions that are going to be asked. These are questions that are going to be asked. Well, she started it.
Because then they's gonna turn around and say, but it was an accident. You see who she was aiming at. She just didn't turn the little sprayer in the right
It don't
direction.
matter. When you're in a fight, there is no accident. When you're in a fight, it's no accident.
Right? But there's escalation and the gun
Oh,
was escalation. She
uh,
escalated with the spray and then the gun escalated further.
right. That's why I said this is a murky slope of slipperiness when it comes to. I feel bad all the way around. I feel bad because a young black woman lost her life. I feel bad because another young black woman is going to go to jail. I feel bad that children are going to grow up without their mothers.
Janelle
Uh,
says, I'm not willing to use my freedom over any human. I love the free air I breathe. I felt like I was in prison during the pandemic and we had a curfew. That was enough for me.
right. And that's why I think that they all at fault. Why were you there? What were you going to accomplish? What real? What was going to be the okay? What was the outcome? What was the end game? That's somebody help me with that one. What was the end game to getting in your car, you and your sister, getting in your car, driving to this parking lot to argue with somebody about something somebody said or did online? What was the resolution for the situation? Clearly, y'all wasn't talking. And if you didn't like the person online, you definitely weren't gonna like them in person. So what did you think was going to happen when you took your sister to that parking lot?
But the plan was she wanted her sister to win.
But what was the win?
Like,
When do
oh,
you
you beat her ass. You did that. Yeah.
I'm talking about now, I'm tell you something. I know it sounds like I don't think people need to get their ass whooped. I really do. There's some people I think you just need to shake them till they sit down and can't remember their name. However, it's not just some random people that's online. I mean, there's a few people I grew up with right now. I wish I'd have knocked the hell out of them. It is. I'm not gonna. It's. I promise you on everything I love, I can tell you at least three that I wish I'd have took a whole cast iron skillet to school with. But now at my age that I am now, hell, in my 20s, I'm glad I didn't. Cause like she said, ain't nothing like free air. But it's just not freedom. It's life. Yeah, that one girl gonna be in jail, but she gonna be alive. She ain't gonna stay in there as long as people. Bless you. She ain't gonna stay in there long as. Bless you again. She ain't gonna stay in there as long as people think she's gonna stay in there, and she'll still be a relatively young woman when she get out of jail. Now she'll be in the midst of, but she'll be alive. Hear me. One person paid the ultimate price, death. This is not a fantasy. This is not a video game where you get more lives, where you can push the continue button. Every day we look on the news and on the internet, and somebody has lost their life for some craziness. A young girl went on a date, on her first date, excited. The next day, pieces of her were found all over town. Huh? Huh? I got my headphones on. Oh, you read it. Oh, people tell me to read. I can't see. Hold on. Grown folks need to worry about paying their bills on time. A retirement fund, traveling beyond the state lines and country, and their funeral arrangements when it's time. Absolutely. Absolutely. You ask people older than me where they been. Oh, I ain't never been nowhere. Why not? Oh, I don't really want to go nowhere. Eh, Life is so short. You look up one day and your beautiful 6 month old baby is a 16-year-old talking back to you. Life is short. All the stuff you thought you'd be able to do at one point, now you realize you're over 40 and you don't want to do it no more. Life is short. It's just, and who wants to live with? I don't know. If it was, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what to say in these moments. It's just, I don't know these people. But like I said, I feel bad. I feel bad for the mama who has to grieve and bury her child. I feel bad for the kids who won't grow up knowing about their mom other than what somebody says in the videos that somebody's going to eventually show them. But the reality is, there was a fight the next day somebody probably got killed at, and we just hadn't seen that one yet. The reality is that people get mad with people they don't know, and you don't know what to do with that information. Death is permanent. I wonder how many people in their last breath in their deathbed just needed some more time. Just wish they had a couple more hours. Hell, a few more minutes. And you sitting up here playing Russian roulette with your life. We're gonna go fight this girl and you're gonna win. What if she can't? Here's the thing. Why do everybody think they can fight? I can whoop your ass. Ooh, I'm not gonna fight you. I bought bullets for that very reason. I'm not about to mess my knuckles up, break my hand. Mm-mm. I'm gonna do it right, I guess. But I'm not gonna just do it either. There's nothing nobody can say to me that'll make me get in my car and go to a parking lot to fight. I don't care. Because words mean nothing. But actions have consequences. Hi, Rico. Hey, Rico. How many of y'all are willing to give up your life and your freedom for something said on YouTube? How many people are willing to risk their lives because somebody said something about them on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram or Facebook for that matter?
Only thing I'm risking my life for is to save my children.
That's all I got. But how many? Are y'all willing to risk your life or your freedom? What do you gain from watching two people fight each other or a group of people fighting? What is the payoff for recording? You just recorded somebody's death. Think about that. Bless, bless you one more time. On your phone right now is a recording of somebody getting killed. And your first thought was, let me post this. Y'all remember a long time ago? Well, I mean, not too long, a few years ago. Y'all remember the video that was released of the 6-year-old girl being assaulted by a grown man, and somebody was recording her do it? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And I saw it. You know what I'm saying? And you know how you see something and you go, your brain don't work. I know that sounds crazy, but you see something and you know what you saw, but because it is what it is, you go, shit, I must be having a stroke because I can't be watching this. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Who, if anybody, it was a few years back. This little girl had pigtails and she looked to be about 6, 7 years old at the most, first grade at the most. And it was a grown ass man sitting on the couch, and somebody was on. I rem, I remember it because I'm talking about stupid shit you record, and somebody was sitting over here to his right, recording her. Now, that entire room assaulted that little girl, but she didn't know what she was doing was wrong. She didn't know she was being hurt. But that is on the internet forever. And now you got to look back and go, what the hell was, either you look back and go, what the hell was wrong with me? Or that's just who you are. And you're on the sex offender registry. But the reality is, you recorded that. What what part of the brain said, you know what, let me turn my recorder on and capture this for all eternity? And the reality is that somebody will look at that video and blame that little girl. Well, what was she doing in there? She could have said no. She didn't have to do it. That's the reality of recording and posting online. It's forever. I, I don't. I'm just. I don't know what. I'm just lost. We got to do better, people. I know that just talking about it on our little platform may not change anything, but at least we can try. Maybe we can realize that what somebody says about us doesn't matter because you know who you are. Ain't nothing wrong with being mad. Ain't nothing wrong with not liking somebody. I am living proof that you can live and not like a lot of people. But I don't wish them no harm either. I don't give a shit about you calling me bitches, hoes, dyke, whatever derogatory term you can come up with. I don't really care. Cause maybe at one point I've been on it. But I'm not gonna argue with nobody about it. I just what about you, baby? What are your thoughts?
Give me a second.
About you, Leilani?
Give me a second. Hold on.
What are your thoughts?
I thought
What are
so
your
much.
What are your thoughts, Booger Nose? All I hear. That's all I hear. I'm just messing with you. Hey, babe, why you standing there? Get these headphones, please. I'm just messing with baby. She wasn't by the computer, so she doing something else right now. Um, I don't know what else to say about this topic, so I'm gonna ask my friendly neighborhood co-hostess to give me something else to talk about for a second.
Let me see what I said.
Hold on,
What the
DC
freak?
coming.
Gosh.
You keep sneezing. You got some allergy stuff?
I don't have any allergy. I haven't had this much of a reaction in so long. No, I got honey.
Oh, we
What's
ain't
up,
better talk then.
everybody? Anyway, I'm gonna say my input because I'm in the middle of doing stuff in the house, putting stuff together, doing my midday duties.
Bob the Builder.
Yeah, but my thing is with that whole situation with the young girl that wasn't even part of the fight, but she was just there, brings me back to something that happened months ago. It was like months. I want to say like maybe 4 or 5 months ago with this young lady live in Baltimore, well known on the U2 streets, and another young lady was going to meet her to fight coming across from states. And she supposedly been there, but apparently they didn't never meet up. And I can relate to where you want to just see what's going to happen, but I wouldn't have took no trip to see because you know you never know what's going to happen. But everybody was on social media watching to see if this lady was going to meet her. But the thing about it was at a park in a park area where you don't see nothing, you know. But as I was looking, it looked like it could have been the backyard to a park or something with the person that lived in Baltimore. And you never know what people are capable of doing. So I feel like you should never take social media so, personal. And if somebody gonna say something, let them say what they gotta say because number one, it ain't like they're gonna show face or come knocking at your door. Now that's a different story than that. If they come to your house, then they asking for trouble. But don't go inserting yourself in some situation where you don't know if you're gonna make it out alive or dead. So my thoughts on that is we've been in a situation where people said stuff to us, but we learned to ignore that shit because it's not like they're gonna knock on my door and do something. Now if you make threats or something, then that's something totally different. But just to meet up because people do it every day on social media. On social media, they actually say, "Well, let's meet up. Let's meet up." Yeah, yeah, you ain't gonna meet up. And I seen some people, not to say it, in the sector that they actually met up and fought. And this was not too long ago. This was like about a couple of months ago. So hopefully, people look at this story that happened in Louisiana, where my family from, and look at it from a learning experience, you never know. You can be just standing there, or you can be fighting, and it ain't even the person you fight no stand or the bystander. You could be the bystander, and and, and something can happen. Something can happen to you. So you have to be mindful when you go into these meetup spots for somebody about to fight or something. You can be a target or you're not a target. You can just be standing there and you can be the victim, you know? So that's all I got to say on that note because like I say, I have never been in a situation where somebody actually showed face at me, told me they're gonna do something to me. And that was never that never happened to me, so I wouldn't know what my action would be behind it. But I have common sense because I'm grown now. But back in the day, I might have went. But as you get older, you should have more common sense, especially those were adult women. You know, so you should have had common sense. All right, they're about to fight. What grown folks gonna meet up and fight? Really? So I don't know. Me personally, I don't know why people just do those type of things and take social media so that damn serious. You know, there's a lot of things that people just do that's not making sense as an older person. You should, like we were saying earlier, just Janelle said, you should be thinking about going on trips, getting out the house, doing things, you know, meeting up with people, having a good time, enjoying life. But nah, y'all thinking about the wrong things in life, which is crazy. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ain't gotta get quiet. Y'all can say something.
You was talking.
All right, let me say period.
I think I'm.
Do you
Did you
understand
mute
what I'm
my mic?
saying?
I understand. I mean, I agree.
Because I mean, I just I don't get it. The lady, she went to the fight and she wasn't even part of the fight and she got shot and she's dead. But just the sake of argument, how you say it? For the sake of argument, just think about if you went to the fight to fight somebody because you said y'all gonna meet up because y'all done cussed each other out on social media so much. Now y'all won't go fight. And suppose the person see you coming and shoot you before you can even get to them to fight them. Now you gone. Or vice versa. You going to meet them and you pull up a gun. Because I know if I was going, I'm not going by myself. So that just ain't gonna happen.
Well, one, I ain't gonna let you go nowhere, so it don't matter.
Yeah, but it's
I
just
wish I
ridiculous.
might.
It's just ridiculous because, like I say, you think people be thinking about, especially if you an adult, think about it. You grown, most likely you working, or if you're not working, it don't even matter if you're working or not. But you should be working on living the rest of your days that you might not have. You know what I'm saying? You should be worrying about going out having fun. Shoot, I still like to go to clubs, listen to music, and travel and the casinos. I like doing a lot of shit, not just sitting in the house. I like to play my video games. I like to build stuff. Like right now, I'm working on a project that I'm fixing in the house. But it's like, come on now. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know why people do those things. I don't get it. I like to listen because I be wishing that they come to a conclusion how they can fix it before it escalates and get to the fight. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I mean, the reason that people, I'm more focused on the recording and the people who sit up there and watch it because baby, you like to watch conflict, and a lot of people do, and ain't nothing wrong with that. When it's just just regular YouTube, you a bitch, you a hoe, da 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 da.
Right. But
But
some
I
people.
wouldn't let you go. But I don't see you going outside.
What's up, Pauline? My bad. My bad. But my thing is like, all right,
I
all
don't
right.
see you going outside to watch a fight.
No, I ain't doing that shit.
I don't see you pulling up
Well,
because
back in the day, yeah. fine.
Well, all us
But
did
now,
dumb
like I
stuff
said,
back in the day.
yeah, when you teenagers, maybe early 30s, whatever, I still say that's too old. But the thing about it is, if I can watch it from the computer, I'm good. I ain't got to be nowhere like that. If I can watch it from the computer, I am good.
That's what I'm saying.
But some people, I mean, they take things too far. You know, they take it too far, and you can end up in jail, or you can end up dead. It's either one or the other. Or you might just got lucky and it just nothing happened.
Yeah,
So
but how many looks can you have? I mean, not just anybody.
right.
I guess because I'm on this side of 50, that how many near misses can you have? How many it just buzz my head can you have? Think about it. Girl got sprayed, then girl shot. Somebody who was over there watching could have been shot.
Hmm.
And I know they weren't. But the reality is that when we have commentary like this and videos, the next time it won't be the person spraying the pepper spray. It'll be the mama walking to her car. The next time it might be the little kid playing on the slide. The next time it might be the young man walking to his class. I would love to live in a world to where people die of old age and diseases. But the reality is they don't. Children die every day as collateral damage. Children die every day from having the wrong parents. Young people die every day for getting into situations that they should never get in, for arguing about a man that don't want them, for arguing with somebody about some agreed something that happened to my shoes or my shirt. Women die every day for telling a man no. Men die every day getting in fights and arguments about their manhood. People die for being gay. People die for being black. People die for a different religion. Every damn day, somebody is dead for an ignorant ass reason that makes no sense. So when you sit up and you talk about situations to where you decided at your big old age to go fight for nothing, taking in consideration that you could have missed that girl and hit the mama, the kid, the teenager going to class, the daddy going to work. Bullets don't have any names. The bullets that regular ordinary citizens can buy, you can't program them to hit one person and one person only. Most people who shoot guns don't even know what a damn safety is. Because you don't take the time to know what you have in your hand and know the consequences to what you have in your hand. And then you want to get big, bad, and bold. I can do this time. I can do. You can, for real. It is, if I said it before, I'll say it again. I thought as I got older, things would be better. People wouldn't lose their life off of dumb stuff and attitude problems. But it hasn't. We haven't progressed. It hasn't gotten better. Children are dying. Young people are dying. Our elderly. It hasn't gotten better. The innocent bystanders are still taking the brunt of these decisions that we make in anger and in haste. This wasn't a gunfight. This was a fight. You don't bring a gun to a fight. You don't bring mace to a gunfight. I feel bad for the mother that has to bury their child. I feel bad for the children who have to live without the benefit of their mother's love. I feel bad for the young lady that now has to live with the fact that she took somebody's life. And while doing that, she took away her own freedom. She took the freedom. She got rid of her freedom. Not the police, not the judges, not any of them. She got rid of her freedom. To everybody out there who thinks that they can't walk away because somebody has called them out of their name, know that it'll be you that take your freedom away. Your decision. To everybody out there that thinks everybody is fighting them and against them, I promise you, 10% of the people you think, you don't even come across their radar. If you don't do anything else out there, value your own life. To me, sometimes it's like people don't even value their own lives. No, I don't mean having a life like out there. I mean value their breathing. They're in and out. You stupid. I'm serious. I'm not talking about anything outside of your heart pumping, your eyes opening and closing, and breathing. I don't think because if they did, maybe it wouldn't be a video of this young lady getting killed. And to all those young people out there that think that this won't happen to them, or it don't matter what we say. Now I say young people because sometimes it is older people. These are young people. These are people in their mid-20s to early 30s. These are younger people. To all the younger people out there that think it won't affect them, that believes their attitude will keep them safe. You are one bad decision, one wrong turn, one bad somebody else's day from not breathing anymore. The Uber driver that had the psychotic break and just went around killing people. Shot two great grandmamas. Shot at a lady and the kids that she was outside with. Killed a man and his grandson because he was having a bad day. These people were just out being around. Everybody that got shot by the DC sniper was collateral damage because the only person he really wanted to kill was his wife, his ex-wife. But then he kind of liked it, and so everybody else had to go too. The stray bullets from drive-by shootings and police officers. People are one bad decision, one bad somebody else's day, one bad attitude problem away from not being on this earth no more. And if we could all get together and just realize that it ain't that serious, then maybe that we could curb these bad decisions down. Maybe we could stop some of these bad days. How you feeling, Leilani?
Allergy full.
What? I don't know. It's a waste. It's a waste. That's really all it is. You got anything else you want to talk about, baby? Leilani?
No, I don't have no topics.
Just Janelle said, there you go, trying to mess up the ecosystem on Saturn. Leave Earth and its ghetto bugs on this planet. Wait a minute, what?
She's talking to Rico. She said she was gonna move to Saturn. He said he was gonna go too, and he'd bring him some bugs and stuff.
Oh, oh, why y'all let me read that? Anyway, that's all I really had to talk about. I hope that the children that are left behind have a good support system. I hope that if somebody hears this, they'll be like, you know what? I ain't going. You know what? I'm not entertaining. You know what? I don't want to be a part of somebody's bad day. So I'm gonna get on off here. I have overstayed my welcome. It's over an hour of my voice, and I know y'all tired. So to everybody who watched this in the replay, there's nothing, and I mean absolutely positively nothing, that anybody can say about you on social media that really matters. Don't take the bait. It'll blow over. It'll be all right. Somebody call you ugly, say absolutely. Somebody call you fat, shit, it's about to get fat. It's about to be big back season. Somebody call you short, it's shrinking every day. Somebody call you stupid. Clearly, I'm not stupid because I understood what the hell you just said. It is just, and then walk away to play another game, to eat, to sleep, to laugh, to joke another day. Y'all hear this? I hope y'all have a great life. And you live a long time. And you ignore the outside voices that really don't matter in the grand scheme of things. Alrighty, y'all. We have talked about today a young lady losing her life because of some internet beef argument. I don't even. Nobody will say what it was about, so ain't no telling what it was about. But now she's not dead. She's not going home to her kids, and another lady is gonna go to jail. Don't let anything be so serious as to steal your joy and your time with your family. Don't let anything outside of the people you love affect you. Laugh at it and go on. Alrighty, y'all. Make sure y'all comment down below. Share this video because why not? If you like what you see after watching this video, hit that subscribe button and come hang out with us. I sometimes have good stuff to say. Hit that notification bell so that every time we drop a video, you guys can join us or watch the video. Hit that like button so we know you came through. I would like to thank my hostess, my co-hostess with the mostest, Miss Leilani. Right now, she is having an allergy attack, but she is my road dog, and she hangs with me on these YouTube lives, giving her commentary and her point of view. I would also like to thank my spouse, who right now is not in the chat, but is back there commentating and giving her point of view as well. And I want to thank everybody who came and joined us today. Rico, just Janelle. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I can't see them. Try to talk. Shout out to everybody. Pauline, I got you. Cool Gamer.
And Morris.
And Morris. Thank you. I was just trying to get back to everybody. Make sure I said hello and goodbye to everybody. I try as I might to see everybody when y'all come through the chat. But normally when I'm on the phone, I just have my phone down so that I won't get distracted. But if I did not see you, if I did not recognize you, it's not because, if I didn't recognize you, it's not because I was ignoring you or I didn't want to say, hey, it's just that I didn't see you. So, for future reference, if I say, hey, y'all, I'm talking to everybody. If I say, bye, y'all, I'm talking to everybody. If I say, I love y'all, I'm talking to everybody. So, if you came through, all that with y'all. So, thank you so much. Huh? Say what? Hold on. Penelope did one of her good deep cries. What you say?
They made my Penny mad. Why they made her mad like that?
Oh, because it's the day ends and why? Oh, shit. We can't fix that. She is crying. And you get her, did you get her GP over there talking about what's wrong with my baby?
You need to fix whatever it is.
I can't fix bad. If they moved her an inch from where she ain't want to be, she crying. If they left and she ain't want to leave, she crying. If she wanted to pick up the scorpion and they didn't let her, she crying.
She wanted to keep buckling the seatbelt.
And to top it all off, she likes to buckle and unbuckle things. She likes to buckle, so she buckles.
Like buckle, she can't unbuckle.
Right. She likes to buckle herself into her seatbelt. But because she was getting out of the seat, this is why she's mad. You ready? You ready? You ready? She's mad because she couldn't buckle herself back into the seat in the car.
No, she's mad because they got her out the buckle.
That's what I mean.
She wants to stay in the buckle.
Yeah, she wants to stay buckled in. She mad because they got to get out the car.
It's
That's
not
why she mad. That's why she mad.
And go where she needed to go. She ain't done yet.
Penelope is a year and a half, right? Now y'all keep on saying all this crazy stuff. In 2-3 years, Y'all gonna wish y'all would have. Y'all gonna be looking at her going, for real.
She had another stop she needed to make.
She ain't had no stop to make. She made a stop out front. She stopped out front. See, this is my baby though. She's so bad, but she's so cute. It don't matter. That's the problem. I talk all this good shit, but I spoil her too. So, and you think she ain't gonna learn words? Ha ha ha. You think she not gonna be grown when she talk to her teacher? You think that's not gonna come from me? Come on, Nick. My baby's gonna be able to come home and tell me exactly what the teacher did. Exactly. Teacher gonna look at her like, how do you know that word? It doesn't matter. My grandmother said. My grandmother told me to tell you. Can I say the word? I know she. That's the baby. That's my grandbaby. And I got like 10 years for Nick had one. Hopefully.
All right, close it up.
Sir, young gentleman in the panel. Hold on. Somebody say grown folk. Hold on. I'll say somebody amen. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining us and hanging out. This your girl Lisa, Leilani, DC Kool-Aid. If you haven't subscribed to Leilani's Kitchen, y'all make sure y'all go do that. And I'm out.
That's right. Thank you for watching. Thank y'all for coming through. That's right. You came through a DC Kool-Aid and Lisa production live stream. Make sure you hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. And we will be back with another live stream.
And I put it on Caesars. All I got is certified trunk beaters. Charge a couple cool K for the features. It ain't about the money, then you probably can't reach us. Hey, and I put it on mamas. Do it for the soul, for the fam, and the commas. Don't act, be chill with the dramas. All you gotta do is be you and
be honest. That's what we talking about. Them YouTube streets got to be honest. On these YouTube streets, we got the mukbangers, the prankers, even the haters. We love vlogging, cooking, and pranks and challenges. Always have the real talk.